Howdy everybody, it's Louis Kachewy, melting, dripping. It is hot as Hades out here. It is terrible. It is so grossly moist that I had to do another heat themed like stay cool out there, hope you're doing well video, because golly gee, what a scorcher, am I right? Unfortunately, yesterday I dropped the camera when I was trying to set it back down, which abruptly ended the video. So let this be the continuation of that cliffhanger. And the whole thing was towards the end of the video. You saw the fruit salad I had made, and I just wanted to add some fun little fruit facts because, again, everyday fruits like watermelons, strawberries, like, you'd be surprised, I didn't know this. Watermelons were cultivated for over 5,000 years. That means 5,000 years ago, people were still enjoying these things. I mean, how could they not? Very professional. If you couldn't tell, it's how I'm keeping cool right now. Stuffing my face with watermelon, which I highly recommend if you are also having an extremely hot day today. The temperature goes up, everybody. So does the tension. We don't want to admit it, but we all get crabby in the heat. Everybody gets, nobody, I don't know a single person that can get like temperature heated and not emotionally heated. You know, I've never seen someone level-headedly handle too much temperature. It's just, I don't think it's in human nature for people to keep their cool when it's not cool. So, the best way to do that, in my opinion, get that good temperature regulation from within. You know what I mean? It's like when you drink cold water and you can feel it since it's so hot out. That's how I feel the watermelon right now. But this video isn't about me eating watermelon. So aside from being cultivated 5,000 years ago, they were actually hollowed out by early explorers and used as canteens, which I think is awesome. I might have to do that. That might be another future video. Watermelon canteen. Holy crap, that's awesome. They also come in yellow, orange, and even cream colors. I would love a cream colored watermelon. That would be so good. If anybody's ever had a yellow watermelon, please tell me how good it is, or if it's delicious, if I should go. If I find a yellow watermelon, you know where you'll find that. And this, alright, so my favorite melon is the honeydew, and I was so psyched to like find this stuff out. But honeydews are, aside from supporting hydration in your immune system, it can regulate blood pressure. It may regulate blood pressure. It could help with blood sugar control, support your digestion, may improve bone health. A honeydew. It contains several nutrients that help maintain strong bones, such as magnesium, potassium, vitamin C, and vitamin K. I am definitely not familiar with vitamin K, so we can use more of that. May support skin health, may protect your vision. I found out that the carrot thing is a wives' tale. It's not true. Carrots don't help your eyes. I was very sad. The optometrist laughed at me. I think that's the name of the eye doctor, optometrist. But yeah, no, I was like, wow, the honeydew is surprisingly nurturing to your body. It is very healthy. I thought it was just like a sugary snack. But no. What was I going to do? Oh. Now for my absolute favorite fruit, the apricot, whatever you want to say. We all know what it is. I like to say apricots, but they are the national fruit of Armenia. I didn't know that. And the pits aren't actually called pits, they're called kernels, which I don't fully believe in. I mean, they can be. I'm not denying it. I'm just saying I'm gonna keep calling them pits because I don't know. Apparently, the kernels are used in some cuisines, like not the whole thing and a lot, but it says very seldom do they use it for their distinct flavor. That's so cool. Huh. Now we're gonna pedal on over to blueberries because everybody knows nowadays that they're a super food and all this blah blah blah, but I didn't know that blueberries are one of the only naturally colored blue foods that people eat. And then when you actually think about it, it makes perfect sense because I can't think of another blue food that people eat. Maybe if there's like a type of bean out there that's blue or something, I don't know. Like I think that's unique. Yeah. They are Washington, Georgia, and Michigan, top blueberry producing states. Shout out to Washington, Georgia, and Michigan. Thank you guys very much for these delicious snacks. Definitely kept me sane yesterday. You know what I found out actually? So, going from blueberries to strawberries, it turns out, aside from strawberries not being a real berry, the strawberry, the fruit, isn't the red big bulb. You know, the fruit is actually the little black seeds. It turns out that's the fruit of the strawberry, and that the big red part is just like an enlarged stamen, which is like the center of a flower that comes out and can turn yellow. It's like we've been enjoying the packaging of strawberries this whole time. Don't you get sassy. Don't you get sassy. You're gonna be in here soon. A public service announcement after all these fun fruit facts, but this is going to be about my favorite apple, the Granny Smith. Why is it called the Granny Smith? I have been asking this my whole life. And it turns out, in the 1860s, in the farming community of Eastwood, 10 miles north of Sydney, Australia, an unusual apple tree could be seen growing alongside the banks of a creek. My dog is getting sassy because it is hot outside. And it's like I said, we are all very full of emotions. She is equally full of emotions. She has to let them out. We all do. It's only healthy. Don't bottle them up. That's not healthy. But yes, in Sydney, Australia, tree grew from the discarded core of a crab apple thrown out of the kitchen window by a farmer's wife, one Maria Ann Smith. She was Granny Smith, and supposedly she had just chucked a type of unique crab apple. Come here! And I guess that crab apple became the big green sour ones we know and love. You want something? You want some watermelon? Granny Smith's. What else did I eat yesterday? I hope you all enjoyed the look of that fruit salad, because it was, I wanted to take a picture of it, but I ate it too fast. I talked about Atolfo mangoes. I'll still say it. Yesterday I found out Atolfo mangoes are sought after a little bit more than your average mango because they have less fibers throughout the flesh. And if you've ever eaten a mango, you notice it's got those little hairs or strings throughout it. Atolfo mangoes will have significantly less. And then the overall flesh to pit ratio of the mango, there's more, I'm just going to say fruit. I don't like saying flesh when I'm talking about food, or at least fruit. There's more fruit to pit ratio than your average mango. So you're going to get more to eat, which who doesn't like that? And then the third wonderful thing about these is that their skin is a little thicker, making it much easier and likely to ship them farther and for more periods of time. And that's how they get to all the way over here, from all the way down to Mexico, where they've been growing it. Thank you, Mexico. Love it. Love the fruit. And what we got? Plums. I'm plum. When I learned about plums, it almost saddened me, because I know I've probably had a European plum. I have definitely had American plums. Now I want a Japanese plum. I've been reading up on these, and apparently Japan's got some choice plums. I am intrigued. I am completely interested. It sounds delicious from what I've been reading. But yeah, apparently even like long ago, it was Europe and Japan just killing it in the plum economy. Oh, this is fun. Second to last fruit, the prickly pear. Cactus fruit. It's very pointy if you're gonna eat it fresh. Be very careful taking it from the plant. This is one of those cactus that has those little, like, you're gonna pick up the cactus and then you're gonna put it down. You won't feel nothing until you go to pick something else up. And then those little prickers are gonna still be in your hand, and as soon as you touch anything else, wherever you touch the cactus, it's gonna hurt so badly. I am saying this from experience. And they get anywhere. Like if you touch the cactus and then you touch yourself, the prickers are gonna get there. So don't touch yourself when you're touching cactus. And as far as the prickly pear facts go, it is political significance. If you look at the Mexican flag, the eagle itself on the flag of Mexico is standing on a prickly pear cactus. And I'm pretty sure you could see some of the fruits on the cactus under the eagle on the flag of Mexico. Oh, one more fruit, babe. Then I'll tell everybody your news. And last but not least, the most exotic of the bunch, the dragon fruit, which is native to Central and South America. I kind of knew that. It's widely cultivated in Southeast Asia. And then what I really wanted to know was if the fruit, if it's like a strawberry scenario where the fruit isn't the big white containment of the little black seeds, but the black seeds themselves. But it turns out the fruit is the whole thing itself, like the whole complete. So I'm glad I'm not being tricked the way strawberries had me tricked my entire life, because once I found out that the fruit was actually the seeds of the strawberry, like now I really don't know what to do with that information. Maybe you can find out something what to do with that. I have noticed though, maybe someone else can agree with me in the comments, but I've noticed that when I eat strawberries, if I bite one of the little seeds, it is a burst of flavor. I don't know what the flavor is, but it does, it's a burst. I like it. So those are the fruit facts I just wanted to get out of the way from yesterday's cliffhanger, because again, I have butterfingers when I'm sweating and it's hot out and I drop my camera. But now, because it's so hot out, I have something very important for all of you to know and I'm pretty sure a majority of you already know this. I've seen a couple of online posts going around, kind of like a disclaimer, a PSA. But come here, baby. Come here, Coco. If you have a dog like me, you're gonna want. Thank you so much. Come say hi. Come say hi. This is my dog Coco, and she doesn't like the heat. No, you don't. You don't like the heat. No. So, if you want to keep walking your dog, I highly recommend don't take them out on the street. Don't take them out on the sidewalk. Their paws can burn so easily once it gets, I think, what was it, like past 93 degrees. If it gets hotter than like 93 or 97 degrees, if it's in the high 90s, don't walk your dogs. They burn their paws the same way you would burn your feet walking barefoot outside. Driving home today, I saw several dogs walking around. Yes, Coco, it's not allowed. We don't like that. Several dogs were walking, and I could see it. The people walking with their shoes, having a good old time, and the dog is like hopping from grass to like whatever patch of non-pavement they can get, because it's like, I don't know how these people are looking at their pets not knowing this is a reaction from pain. Like, they're more than your pets. Come on, they're parts of your family. Like, take care of them. This has been my rant, and hopefully PSA to people, you know, if you're gonna give them a walk, give them shoes like you got shoes. I don't know. It's too hot out there, man. But, so, yeah. I had to rant. I had to let that off my chest. I think it was just grossly irresponsible, the number of, you know, burning little feet out there. So I'm glad I got to show off my dog and tell the rest of these little fun fruit facts. That was always good. And yeah, it's a cooker out there, guys. Like, definitely stay cool. I've been, you know, sticking to water. There's this fantastic little device, actually, that I have to advertise this. Okay, this is the end. I'm sorry, and I'll end the video here. But if you're really hot and want to get by, I don't know what this is, but it's like a neck fan that my mother gave to me, and I'll tell you right now, you push the button and it starts up on setting 1, push it again, setting 2, and setting 3. Each setting gets a little higher for the fan, and the fan is right here and here. And I'm telling you, man, you just angle it, and it's like wind is coming up your whole head from your shoulder. It just feels so good. And you don't gotta hold it. My hands are free. I'm being cooled off right now. I could only hope that, you know, the video is not picking up the little hum. It does make a little hum, but otherwise, you know, it doesn't thrash around too much. You see, I'm doing a product test here. I'm trying to, yeah, it is anchored there, folks. This is essential to what we are currently living through, because I'll tell you, from my childhood, I don't remember it being this hot. I don't remember it being this hot, honey. Come say goodbye. Alright, so thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. Yes, so we're gonna go say hi to people. Yay. Oh boy, she's looking at the watermelon. No, I gave you a little piece earlier. You're fine. So, maybe if it gets a little bit cooler out, dips into the 70s, then we'll take a walk. And we'll enjoy the rest of this night the same way that you should and that you shall. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you learned something new about fruit, and I hope that you can also share the information of not only keeping yourself cool in this very hot, scary time, but, you know, our little furry friends as well. And any loved ones who can't take care of themselves, anybody who may or may not be living alone, people with disabilities, you know, check in on everybody, because it's a survival thing. We're getting into the survival state of heat, folks. I hope to see all of you in the next one. Thank you so much. Have a good one.